What's up, y'all? Reese Master here. Today we're going to be going over the shoulder, internal rotation, sleeper stretch, PAILs rails, level 1, phase 1. For those who are new to this is where you start. What you're going to need is a yoga block or something to support your head, nothing else. And the reason for this is that we're putting you in a position that you more than likely have never trained before. We're going high frequency, low intensity. So doing this every day, do your shoulder cars, do this following up with that. Every single day at a low intensity, no more than 60% the first week or two, bumping it up to 80% after a couple weeks, and then eventually full-fledged 100% PAILs and rails contraction. Again, this is just PAILs to send that mechanical load into the shoulder to start priming it for higher intensity reps of PAILs rails. But to start, you're gonna be on your side, shoulder underneath your torso, right? So arm directly out in front of you, elbow bent at 90 degrees. If you catch your shoulder by your ear, what you're gonna do is plant the foot, keep the shoulder here, and you're just going to drive the body over the shoulder. If you catch your shoulder kind of out in front of you and not underneath your torso, you're just going to rotate over it, right? So once you find yourself in a good position, elbow bent, and then you're going to passively, with the other arm, pull yourself into internal rotation. If you do this and you catch yourself hitting your torso, the angle might be a little too small. So all you're gonna do, keeping the shoulder here, you're going to take your hips back, opening up this space, right? So passively pulling your shoulder into internal rotation until you feel a good 6, 7 out of 10 sensation, and the lateral, posterior, superior portion of the shoulder, not deep pinching pain in the front of the shoulder, obviously trying to avoid that. So pulling us into a passive internal rotation stretch. Deep breath in, slower breath out. Arm is not engaged at all, just holding a 6, 7 out of 10 sensation into shoulder internal rotation. Holding this position for 2 minutes, full 2 minutes, and then we're gonna start our PAILs contraction after that 2 minutes. What that looks like is this hand is going to keep this arm in this position. The shoulder that we're targeting is going to externally rotate or rotate so that this hand gets heavier into this hand meeting its resistance, right? Or creating resistance. So 2 minute passive hold, 10% engagement this direction, 20%, 40, 60 to start, maintaining that 60% contraction of the targeted shoulder for 15 to 20 seconds. After that 15 to 20 seconds, no rails contraction. Again, that's not the intent of this particular video. 3, 2, 1, you're just going to relax that shoulder, and then this top hand is going to gently pull you into more internal rotation. Deep breath in, slower breath out. If you want to do 2 or 3 reps, you can hang out here for another minute for rep 2. After that minute, again, PAILs contraction, externally rotating this hand, driving into this hand, 10%, 20, 40, 60, maintaining that 60% effort for 15 to 20 seconds. 3, 2, 1, relax, pull yourself deeper into internal rotation. All right, so a few things here. As you engage in your PAILs contraction and as you relax and pull yourself deeper into your internal rotation, be sure that this elbow joint is staying at a 90-degree angle and you're not drifting out this direction as you're engaging one way or another. A good cue is allowing this forearm wrist area to drive towards, when you're pulling yourself into a deeper stretch, towards your belly button groin area, not fading out. All right, so again, the intent behind this phase 1 PAILs contraction is to get the joints used to being in this position, allowing the nervous system to be aware and safe in this position without flaring up, right? High frequency, low intensity. Do your cars, follow it up with these every day. And then after a week or two, you can bump it up to 80%. And after another week or two of that, you can bump it up to 100% safest max effort, PAILs and rails contraction, which will be in another video. All right?